Hi, I'm Vanessa with The Whole Gamer. I'm a licensed massage therapist in the state of California. In part one, we learned how to static cup and dynamic cup for self-cup massage. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to work with a partner. It's really great, especially if we have any restricted range of motion. Sometimes we may have a little trouble reaching certain areas of our body. The back is very common, so sometimes upper back, mid back, low back, it comes in handy to have a partner or a friend that is willing to help. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our imaginations that our model is bare-skinned and I've oiled up. So we're going to do some dynamic cupping. You can also do static cupping, of course, in the course of your dynamic cupping. If you find a spot, you can just set it on and let it do its thing. But for the purpose of the video, I'm going to show you a dynamic cupping sequence. So we'll go ahead and grab the cup that would suit your model, your partner's body type best. If we're starting kind of at the shoulder area, the upper trap area. So he's oiled up. I'm going to go ahead and expel the air to create my vacuum and start right around here, which is kind of like the very tippy top of the shoulder, out towards the outer tip of the shoulder. And we'll go ahead and glide upward, outward. Then we can always work our way down. It's perfectly fine to work over the shoulder blade. We can work around the deltoid, the front of the arm, which is the bicep, the tricep, which is of course on the back of the arm, and the rotator cuff muscles are, several of them are on the actual scapula. Really excellent to work those well. We can also feel for his vertebral column, and right in between his vertebral column and the border of the scapula, which is the shoulder blade, are the rhomboids, and those muscle groups are responsible for shoulder adduction, which is what draws our shoulders inward towards the midline. And this is an area that really feels so wonderful to get some nice relief from cupping. Work that area nicely. Work outward into the lats. You can always go the next size up at this point. Might be nice to do. You can always go downward into that QL area, those really deep muscles of the low back. You can work around into the hip area and glutes. And this is just an example to show you what areas you can easily work in a seated position. We could also have, a partner laying down. You can really access a lot of areas and help out, and hopefully it's a fun experience. It's really easy and it's nice to do. And just remember, like we mentioned in the previous video, to flush. After you've had a nice session, make sure to just kind of flush. You can flush in outward movements. Don't be afraid, you can apply a little pressure for the flushing and just as nice effleurage strokes.